Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Community Connections for Saturday, May 2nd. 5 ways that we can all help our neighbors. The first way is through making sandwiches for Chum. Once again, our St. Paul's Church family stepped up last week when we put out the call to see if we could get some people together to make sandwiches, and we quickly got plenty of people to start the project. We'll have our first distribution of sandwiches next Thursday, and we now have so many volunteers that we're going to be doing it twice a month, the first and third Thursdays of the month, and we'd love to have more volunteers, especially for the one coming up on May 21st. Basically, you just make 20 simple sandwiches in your home. They can be peanut butter and jelly, or ham, or turkey, or cheese. And you put them together at home, and then you drop them off on Thursday morning to the back entrance of church. You don't have to have any contact with anyone. The door will be open. And then we're looking for one family or household who wants to be at church about 10:30 on that Thursday morning, May 21st. And you would put the sandwiches in brown bags that we have, and then add oranges and granola bars and potato chips that we have provided, and you put those bags together, and then you would be the one to drop them off at the Chum offices. Again, no contact. The staff would meet you outside, and you would just open your back door of your car and they would unload the sandwiches for you. So if you'd like to make sandwiches, or if you'd like to be the assembly person and delivery person, please contact Tom Hamilton at the church. You can do that through his email or through his cell phone. He's the site coordinator for this new project, and you can get your name on for a future date to make sandwiches or to assemble them. So that's the first way that we can help our neighbors. The second way is we are putting together a system of loading our online worship services and other things that we've done online, little talks and things, and we're going to put those, download those onto iPads and tablets, and then have delivery people drop them off to some of our elders who don't have internet access. So this way they'll still be able to see the services and listen and hear to some of Bill's talks and things, and they can do that without the internet. The programs will be downloaded onto these tablets, and a very simple instruction sheet sent along on how to start the device and then how to adjust the volume. So if you have any tablets or iPads that you're not using and the chargers, please contact Rita in the church office. We probably need about 4 or 5 to get started. And we have some elders that we've talked to, and they would love to be a part of this program and get to be able to watch the service. So if you have some tablets or iPads, please contact Rita in the office. The third way to help our neighbors, this is a new organization that just started about 4 weeks ago. It's called Twin Ports Community Care, and they started up in response to community needs emerging from the pandemic, especially for groups of people who are marginalized or discriminated against in our area. So they're really providing care and volunteer help for the homeless, the disabled, LGBTQ members, the undocumented population, people of color, sex trafficking victims, lots of different people who don't have the resources that other people might have at this time. And so this group of wonderful people have gotten together, and they are doing all sorts of volunteering. Everything from meal preparation to grocery delivery to making phone calls, helping people sign up for public programs and unemployment, just doing friendly check-ins over the phone. There's lots of ways you can volunteer. So I've listed the website for this organization, Twin Ports Community Care, on the Serve page of our website, and also on the COVID-19 response page of our website. You can click on that, the Community Connections, and you'll get the information. It's kind of a long website address, so if you just go to our website, there'll be a link there for Twin Ports Community Care. Fourth way that you can help this week, our friends at Loaves and Fishes have ongoing needs, and I just talked to Joel yesterday, and they are really getting low on coffee and laundry detergent. So if anyone could donate some coffee or some laundry detergent, they use the HE or powder, and they do prefer larger containers if possible, just because they go through so much laundry. But if you could drop off either one of those items at 1712 Jefferson Street, that's the Dorothy Day House. It's literally one block down from the church, 1712 Jefferson Street. You can call the Dorothy Day House first to let them know you're coming, and they'll be ready to take the items in. You don't have to go in at all. You can just drop them at the front door, but please do call and let them know that you're coming. Their phone number is 724-2054. The other thing Joel talked about is they could really use some handy people who know basic carpentry or painting or simple electrical or plumbing work or just basic handy people. They have some projects, and they do have a way to make it be a safe place for volunteers where none of their guests would be there. They can isolate their guests in other areas on certain days. So if you're kind of going stir crazy in your house and you're a handy person, give Joel a call at that phone number and see if there's a project that you could help with. Again, the phone number is 724-2054. And the last way that we can help our neighbor is a very simple way. I always try and add one idea that any age can do, any ability, and that's just to write a note to someone. There's a friend maybe you have, or a coworker you haven't seen, or a relative, an elderly person, a young person, a child. People of all ages love to get mail, especially in this time of physical distancing and feeling kind of isolated and lonely. So think of one person that you can write a short note to. Take a few minutes today and just fill out a short note card or a letter and drop it in the mail to help someone else. So those are the 5 ways that you can help this week. Just a quick review, you can sign up to be on one of our volunteer teams to make sandwiches for Chum coming up. If you have a tablet or iPad you'd be willing to let us use for a while to provide the services for our elderly, you can do that. You can support Twin Ports Community Care, who are helping marginalized populations in our area with basic needs. You can help Loaves and Fishes by donating coffee or laundry detergent, or if you're a handy person, calling Joel and see what you can do. And the 5th way is just to write a note to someone. So I wish you God's blessings. I hope you continue to stay safe, stay home, and we will see you again soon.